Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the winners of four. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. Past the 20. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Listen, anybody can run the option, and it looks great. Multiple options, going to be very hard to defend. The quarterback has to make great decisions. Nice read, nice job running the football, chewing up some yards and making a big play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Here comes the option. Quick toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns! You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the fullback. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires it. Just a misfire from this sophomore as he threw it behind him. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Coming after him. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Leaves it with the back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. First down to start the drive after the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Vaughn. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's going to pass. He makes the grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Tackle is made after the first down.
First downs is that alone. Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run the option. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Past the 50. At the 30. 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense more than happy with the result.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Quarterback checking off. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Power football with the run.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Result of the play is another Louisiana.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The give to the fullback. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
This defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker, he's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
They'll run the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. He's loose. Obliterates him, still on the move. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. What a catch and run for 6. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.